Yo, what is up, people? Welcome back to another banger. Today, whoa, it's an awfully large bump, railroad track actually. But today I figured I'd make a short and sweet little video, some tips that I've learned recently. Just because my jobs this week were pretty boring, nothing crazy, no big jobs, so I don't got much content. I've definitely learned some stuff over the past 6 months that I don't think I've talked about too much. Number one, and obviously I forgot to say, all this is going to help you just get more work and a few tips here and there for just making your life easier in junk removal. So tip one, that I didn't have this option set the right way for the whole first year I was in business, and then right when I changed it, I started phone didn't start ringing off the hook, but it definitely got me an extra job here and there. So on Google, on your Google My Listing or My Business, Google My Business, whatever you want to call it, but your My Business page on Google, when you look yourself up, and if you don't have a My Business page already on Google, you need to get that started immediately. If you don't have that and you don't have a website and everything, you are just doing it completely wrong. It's the first thing you should do before you even start running advertisements or before you even try to do junk removal, because that helps so much, and you need to build a reputation and everything, and that's where your Google reviews go and everything. Anyways, when you go in there and you put your service area or your location where you're based out of. So when I started on Google, it says you can put your address in there, your actually your home address, or you can put your service area. And for the whole first year I was in business, I just had the service area, and it says Pinellas County, and then it names all the cities. It's Bel Air, Largo, St. Pete, Clearwater, all the places that I travel to, and it's pretty much every city in Pinellas County, because that's all my service area. And I just had it set on that. I didn't have an actual location because I don't have a storefront, and I didn't want to put it at my home address because I thought that was weird. So I just put service area, and I listed all the areas that I work in. And that's the wrong way to do it. You actually want to put an address, your actual address. I know it seems sketchy because if someone looks up Elite Hauling and Junk Removal, for instance, it's gonna show my home address, and I was always worried about someone looking up my address and, I don't know, messing with my trailers or popping my tires, or some sort of competition. But nothing's happened yet, and everyone else does it that I've talked to. And why you want to do this instead of doing just a regular service area, when people look up junk removal near me, and you're the closest one, you're the actual address that you put in there, and you're the closest one that comes up, they're gonna call you first. Right when I changed this, I got multiple calls from, not multiple, multiple in the same month, people saying, oh, I'm in Seminole, I see you're close to me in Seminole, do you do junk removal? And just multiple calls like that, and multiple jobs where I've gotten right down the road from my house. And those are the best jobs. And I wasn't getting leads like that before when I was just had my service area doing all of Pinellas. So that's tip one. In Google, actually put an address, your home address, or if you have a storefront. You probably don't need to be watching this video, because I would assume you're doing better than me if you can afford that. But if you're working out of your house, use your actual address, because you will rank better in your area and you'll get more local jobs. Tip number two, this one is another Google one, and talk about a few other things, but tip two is, after every job, send a text message to your customer saying, thanks for using whatever your service name is. I'll just use mine again. Thanks for using Elite Hauling and Junk Removal. If you thought we did a good job and you want to help us out and leave us a positive review on Google, we'd really appreciate it. Then put a link to your Google My Business page, and just hope that they leave a 5-star. I mean, if you feel like you really messed up on a job, your possibility the customer is not going to leave you a great review, then maybe skip sending that person the text message. But I've never really had that happen. I've nicked people's walls here and there and put scratches on the walls or railings and stuff. It's kind of just, it happens. It's super hard to avoid, and customers, I've never had anyone complain. They just understand stuff happens. Even still have people like that leave me 5-star reviews. So after every job, text your customer and just send them a link, and the paragraph or the sentence like I just said, with the link at the bottom to your Google My Business page, and that will help you also rank on Google. If you have 50 reviews and the guy under you has 20 reviews, your odds there of that person picking your page, your Google My Business page, and hitting the call button instead of the guy below you are a lot higher, especially if you got 5 stars and 50 reviews and the guy below you's got 20 reviews and 4.5 stars. And another thing is, with that, on Google My Business page, upload photos. Download the My Business app. I've seen recently, actually, they're about to remove that, so you might actually have to do it on Google. On Google My Business page, upload photos. Just take a picture of your trailer full of junk in front of someone's house and upload it, at least a few times a week. Google likes when you update your page and keep up to date. You're just going to get better rankings that way. That's tip two. I guess there was kind of 2 in that one. All right, on to tip 3, and also I'll probably throw just 2 in this one. So this one I'm going to talk about equipment, just to make your life a lot easier, and some stuff that I've been putting a lot of use to recently that I probably couldn't have done a lot of jobs without it. So first is an appliance dolly. And I'm not talking about no regular dolly if you don't know what an appliance dolly is. I'll throw up a picture on the screen. So an appliance dolly it has small wheels, it's probably a little bit taller than a normal dolly, and the most important part is it has a super long strap that goes around like a refrigerator, for example. Then it comes back through and you loop it through these two rings, like kind of like a bicycle helmet, like a dirt bike helmet, and then there's this handle on the back that you flip and it tightens the strap so you don't have to crank it down yourself. You just watch a video on how to use one if you actually end up buying one. But I'm telling you, I moved 3 fridges recently, and there's no way I would have been able to do them with my normal dolly. I mean, maybe, but I wouldn't have had the stability, and it would have been way harder to do it with my average dolly because the strap, get it tight with the strap, like you actually just pull it tight, and then you flip this handle, and it like makes it super tight. It locks it onto the dolly. You have so much more stability with that dolly because you don't have to worry about the fridge flying off. So that is one piece of equipment that I would say, especially if you're trying to do it alone all the time like I do, that is completely necessary. They're not cheap. Maybe you can find one off Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. You're gonna pay for it if you keep having to use a normal dolly and bring a helper with you to remove refrigerators by yourself and stuff. Some of the fridges you just can't avoid doing alone because like some of those like Samsung fridges with like French style doors are just huge, and sometimes they're on like the second floor and stuff and you need a person. Yeah, appliance dolly. I guess I'll throw a bonus in here is those big blue recycling trash cans that you always see on the side of the road. I can throw a picture up. The big blue trash cans. Here we go. Here's a green one right here. We're about to pass. So, you seen it. Okay, that wasn't a great angle, but that one was green, but sometimes they're blue. Those with the double wheels on both sides and they're a little bit bigger than your average trash can, those are lifesavers for debris jobs because wheelbarrowing is nice, but if you have like a bunch of long stuff, like even say like trimming to a door, like that junk does not fit in a wheelbarrow. It just flops out the front because it's like 6 foot long sticks and you're trying to get it in a 3.5 foot wide wheelbarrow. It just doesn't work. So those trash cans are lifesavers. I recently lost mine. I probably left it at the dump or a job because I'm an idiot. I'm always rushing around forgetting stuff. But yeah, those are lifesavers. They make jobs 100 times easier. I think they're better than wheelbarrows, to be honest. You can load those things with like 200 pounds and just the cubic yardage or cubic feet on those things are a lot bigger than a wheelbarrow. I just like them. So I definitely recommend one of those. So yeah, those are my 3 tips. I mean, I guess there was more like 5 in there. I meant for it to be 3. Hope you guys enjoyed. Just make a short little sweet video for you guys. I didn't have much content this week. If you have content ideas, it doesn't even have to be junk removal, but I kind of want it to be related to productivity or finance or something like that. Throw them in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys enjoyed or got anything out of this video, definitely hit the like and subscribe button for me. It helps me out a lot. And if you have a question, just comment it below and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. How it's supposed to feel.